And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let everyone rise and remove your hats and join the Wayne Valley High School Marching Band as they perform our national anthem.
Hello, I'm Robert Amelo. Alongside me today is Jake Bloomstick, and we have a very intriguing matchup for you as the 7-1 Wayne Valley Indians take on the crosstown rival 6-1 Wayne Hills Patriots. The Wayne Valley Indians coming today after a tough win against West Milford when they won 42-28. Well, really, it was 35-21. 35-28. Interception in the final seconds made it 42-28. It was closer than the final score said. The week before that, they got blown up by Irvington. But now they're turning their attention this week to Wayne Hills. It's a very tough matchup for them. Jake, what does Wayne Valley have to do if they want to win this game today?
You know, I mean, these kids, most of them played with each other when they were younger, whether it be the PAL or the Boys Club Panthers. You know, now they get a chance to play across each other on separate teams. For Valley today, you know, they gotta stop the run, Luca Grave. If they can stop him, they'll be able to put more pressure on quarterback Brendan DeVera and try to take away his passing game. If they take away his passing game, I mean, we'd stop Luca and the passing game. I mean, there's really not much for them to do.
And now if Hills wants to come away with the win, they're gonna have to get to Grant early. If they can get to Grant early and force Valley to go to the run, then the next step is make Valley want to pass the ball again. Because if Valley can't get their passing game in motion, that takes away the short screens and those quick runs with Nick Wood that they do so well. And Wayne Valley's going to get the ball here first. They're going to want to come out with a quick score here, set the tempo, punch those in the face, so to say, with that expression, and get this game rolling in Valley's favor.
Yeah, no, Valley, you know, keep calm heads today. They can't get they can't get outside themselves. They got to stay within themselves, play their game that they know how to play, which has made them 7-1 this season.
And Valley has a chance of clinching the 1 seed with a win today.
And with that 1 seed, you know, comes quarterfinals and semifinals, comes home field advantage for those games, and hopefully a chance to be the home team, per se, at MetLife Stadium for the state championships.
And Valley is definitely having a home game this year in playoffs. Even if they lose this game, they're the 4 seed. They're in the top 4 no matter what. So we will definitely have another game here of us announcing. But it's just going to depend on how many more games, depending on the seed. So if Valley gets 1 or 2 or 3, they can potentially get 2 more home games. It's trickier with the 4 seed because when you win that game, you play the 1 seed. But unless the 1 seed loses to the 8 seed and so on, you see where I'm going with this. Yeah. That the 4 seed only basically gets 1 home game a year in the playoffs. And now deep to receive for the Indians, senior captain number 23, Joe Sancarella, and senior number 88, Jordan Montero. And kicking off for Wayne Hills is going to be number 22, Luca Grave.
Yeah, we got Wayne Valley Indians are two biggest wide receiver threats, you know, this season. Montero and Skankarella both back. Probably 2 of the faster guys on the team. You know, they want them back deep for this.
Neither of them have a kickoff return for a touchdown yet this year, but I will look for that to change today. I feel like they're going to Valley's going to come up with something to do, different blocking scheme that'll help them get that first touchdown.
Yeah,
Hills is ready. Valley is ready, and the game is off. It's going to be a short kick to Jordan Montero, who's going to take it, looking for a seam. Jordan fighting for some yards. And Valley will start the ball on their own 26, 27-yard line.
Jordan Montero on the return, brought down by Chris Ruby.
And that was Chris Ruby on the tackle.
Return of 15 to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Indians.
Let's see what the Indians come up with on this first play. They're going to take a deep shot right away. Just give it off to Nick Gould.
Another player to watch out for this game is number 1, Elijah Beard. He's a very physical player, very emotional player.
Elijah's going to have to keep his emotions in check if he doesn't want 15-yard penalties after every play. He's going to have to stay calm. And another threat for the Indians is number 13, A.J. Tedesco. Very athletic, very fast kid. Junior for the Indians. Is going to be very important next year. Let's see what the Indians do here on the first play. It's going to be handoff to Nick Gould. Nick Gould will get about 5 yards on the carry.
By Kai Sally.
Finally brought down by Pi Sally. 2nd and 5.
See, number 7, the quarterback, Brendan DeVera, coming in, playing safety this game. Tried to rush that. Nick Gould just avoided him. He was able to picked up some yards.
Bears playing over top there. He usually plays that linebacker, but right now they're having him play safety.
Maybe to help over top, guard our deep threat.
Yeah, and look at there. He does not look like a quarterback in my eyes. He's a very, very strong kid.
As Grant's back in the gun, ready for this 2nd down and about 6.
Sends Jordan in motion. It's going to be the first pass of the game. He's going to Josuke Carella. He caught it. Josuke Carella as it all the way out of the Hills 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Indians.
And there's that deep threat we were talking about. Wayne Valley's going to come out early, hit them deep.
Now, if you're Hills, watch for that short screen of Nick Gould right now. They've gotten the run game. Looks like it's going to go. The passing game, that was a beautiful throw by Grant to Joe. The dynamic duo of Wayne Valley. Now, Nick, maybe you'll get a little screen of Nick Gould here. Back, try to have the linebackers play up close to get a little underneath route after this play.
After that play, I got to see. You got to have Wayne Valley start to try to establish the run more.
Looks like Hills is going to blitz here.
Wayne Valley's going to try to establish the run more. Maybe open up the opportunity for some play action. Get the linebackers biting, maybe get some short routes over the field.
And there's a timeout call by Wayne Valley.
Maybe some early confusion this game.
2 remaining.
Might have been some confusion out on the field.
I mean, you don't want that right now. They had so much momentum. I don't want to say it's going to be a momentum killer, but it has the potential to be stopping a drive in mid-form.
This also gives Coach K a chance to fire up his team, get them ready for this first down.
Gives them time to clear it up, make sure they're going to do the right thing and not make a mistake. And also, one thing Valley has to do, they cannot keep getting penalties on the offense and defensive sides of the ball. They've had so many penalties this year that have set them back in big situations and given other teams huge opportunities in those situations. Like last week, I don't mean to call out this player, but number 1, Elijah Beard, had so-called targeting penalty against West Milford, which gave them the first down to continue their drive.
I remember that one. I mean, that was a close call, but the refs were just protecting the receivers on that. Hit came in right as the ball was in the receiver's hands. It
was a little too high, so they called it targeting.
You got to protect the receivers in that situation.
He was a defensive receiver.
Wayne Valley loves to work out of the gun now. Sort of made that their thing this year. Grant's back again. Nick Gould next to him.
Looks like Hills is still going to blitz. They back off, and they hand it to Nick Gould, who finds a seam. And he might have another 5 yards on the carry. 2nd and 5. And Tyler Cassell on the tackle.
Brought down by Mike Zaccone. 8 of 5 to the 26. Make that again is 7. 2nd and 4.
Wayne Valley establishing their run game early. Another 5-yard carry, now a 6-yard carry. Nick Gould doing very well finding those holes.
Let's see what Valley comes up with here. If they're going to try another, not deep pass right now, but a short, like a little over the route, over the top pass.
So you can just see maybe right out into the
It's
flat.
going to be a little pitch to Nick Gould, who finds a seam. Nick Gould bouncing to the outside. He gets a couple yards, but is thrown out of bounds by a couple Hills players. It's going to be third and about 4.
By Mike Saccone.
That was Mike Saccone who ran Nick Gould's out of bounds, along with Jared Hayek. There's 3 Hayeks on this team. It's a lot of kids.
Gain of 1 to the 25, third and 3.
As I said, the Hayeks is a really fast family. One of them committed to Rutgers, one of them committed to West Point.
What about a short third down situation? You think they're going to go for a little short pass, or you think they're going to trust Nick Gould now to get it first?
I think they're going to do short pass right here to maybe AJ Tedesco. But you also have to watch the hard count here if you're Wayne Hills.
Yeah. Jump off sides gives automatic first down to Wayne Valley.
It's not going to be a hard count, but they're going to give it to Nick Gould.
Oh, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Who might get the first down.
Nick Gould on the carries.
He's going to be short.
By Kai Sally. No gain on the play. Brings up 4th
Oh,
and
there was
3
no
at the
gain on the
25.
play. Looks like Wayne Valley's going to go for it. Let's see what Wayne Valley's drawing up here. Again, Hills has to watch the hard count. I think they're going to do a little quick pass here to try to get the first down.
And if you are trying the hard kick, you got to make sure all your linemen know what's going on.
Brother gets through the line, hits Grant. But he'll have the first down. First down to Joe Scancarella.
And there's his #1 target all season.
So the
Joe
Bear,
Scancarella.
the Bear got through the line there, but Grant saw him coming, got rid of the ball in time.
First down. Indians.
It's another Wayne Valley first down. Hills' defensive passing game needs to work on it right now, or else Grant's going to pick him apart all day.
Now Wayne Valley in the red zone. This is a tough position for most defenses. You know, you don't got much room behind you, but also you don't want to give them too much cushion. You know, get underneath.
With Hills' speed, I think they're going to play a little tighter because they trust that their DBs can get back there in time if it's a pass. It's going to be run. Nickel makes a cut,
Breaks the tackle.
and they're going to bring him down. Ooh! Nick Gould scorpioned himself.
Stopped by Jason Modak.
That was Jason Modak on the tackle.
Gain of 1 to the 16, second and 9.
There's a gain of 1 to be 2nd and 9 for the Indians. Let's see. Looks like Hills is starting to pick up the run game of Wayne Valley. So Wayne Valley is going to pass it. Grant is rolling. Grant! He slides for a couple yards.
A smart move by Grant. You know, your team needs you, counts on you, you know, as a quarterback. In that situation, you just go down, you know, avoid any big hits.
13, third and 6.
You got to gain 3 on that play. It's now 3rd and 6. Huge defensive stop right here for the Patriots if they can pick this up. Forcing Wayne Valley to go for it on 4th down. But if Wayne Valley can pick it up, that's huge for them because they get 4 fresh new downs, so to say. Jordan Montero is in motion. It's going to be a pass. And that's going to be a sack.
Sacked by number 18, Hunter Hayek.
Hunter Hayek with the sack there. The second of the 3 we will most likely hear from tonight. Now, interesting to see what Wayne Valley would do in this situation.
You have 4th and about 14, 15.
Brings up 4th and 15.
Wayne Valley's might have a hard count here, just trying to get a little more of those yards back. So you won't be, they're not going to be backed up in their own end zone, but they're going to have more room to work with as an offense. But Joe Scancarella is in motion right now. Grant's passing it, looking,
wide
Jordan
open.
Montero wide open. Touchdown Indians. Jordan Montero from Grant Farillo. 6-0 Indians, barring the extra point.
Looks
That
like there was a
blown coverage by the Patriots.
definitely
They
blown
cannot
coverage
do
there.
that. As
That's a
Wayne Valley
killer.
strikes first.
That's a killer. Great read by Grant Ferrulo, seeing that blown coverage there.
As Brian Keys is on the snap, Joe Skagirl on the hold, and Jordan Montero on the kick. Snap, hold kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 Indians.
That is big for the Indians. You know, come out, stun Wayne Hills early, get ahead 7-0. Now Wayne Valley gets to play their game.
Wayne Hills nothing. Wayne Valley scoring drive, 10 plays, 71 yards.
So that's huge for Wayne Valley's confidence right now. They went down and just toyed with the Hills defense. Now let's see if Hills' offense can respond right back and score just to get this game back in motion for them.
Like I said earlier, they got to watch out for the running back number 22, Luca Grave, and also quarterback number 7, Brendan Rivera.
But this first drive will be a big preview of what's going to come from the Wayne Valley defense today. Back to receive for Hills. Well, first the kick for the Indians is number 81, Tyler DeMayo.
Tyler DeMayo will kick off for the Indians, deep for the Patriots.
And deep for the Patriots is
Number 18, Hunter Hayek.
number 18, Hunter Hayek.
Luca Grave.
And number 22, Luca Grave. You'll be hearing a lot from Luca Grave tonight, I can assure you. He's a tremendous, outstanding player.
As a freshman, he's up on varsity.
He got varsity as a freshman, yes.
I'm pretty certain he holds some Wayne Hills records, too, for rushing.
He might, I don't know, I'll look into that.
Key player for the Hills tonight.
And let's see, will Wayne Valley even kick it to them? They're not, they're going to kick it short, and that is not going out of bounds. And there's going to be penalties on the play. Looks like it's going to be a face mask against the Indians. And that was number 13 on the Dario Saneri was on the catch there.
On the return, penalty flags are down.
Yeah, that's most likely a face mask. You know, you saw as he went down, his head jerked to the side. Even if the face mask wasn't grabbed, you know, refs see a helmet jerk around, they're going to throw the flag for a face mask. Those are the penalties we said that Wayne Valley has to avoid. You know, 15 yards. That's big. That's big for the Indians. You know, instead of being back at the 24, now they're up at the 39.
They're up in Wayne Valley. They can't let that get to them. They just need to stop Hills right here. But let's see what Hills has on their first play of the game, offensive play in the game. It's going to be a DeVera. Is going to keep it. DeVera is going to get about 4 or 5 yards on that play.
Yeah, he's just a big, strong kid. You know, able to push right through the line.
He is. He's also
able to bend the defensive line right around him.
He's also able to throw a good football. Let's see. Wayne Valley cannot let that happen again. They don't want to let Hills average 4 yards in offensive per play. That's basically going to be 3 plays, and you have a first down every time. Handoff to Luca Grave. He's going nowhere. Maybe even only a yard.
You know, it looks like Wayne Hill's going to try to establish the run early, maybe open up a little play action, maybe try to go deep on one.
Now, Luca Grave is finally brought down by Jacob Pluta. And this is a huge third down for the Indians defense right here if they can stop them, keep the momentum on their side. It's going to be a pass. DeVera's going to keep it. DeVera, he's running. That was a huge run from Brendan DeVera. That was big for DeVera right there, getting that first down. That looked like a design play, and that worked perfectly for the Patriots.
Gain of 19 to the Wayne Valley 36, Kirsten 10 Patriots.
This is going to be a pass. And he's going nowhere but backwards. Hunter Hayek was on the catch. Jordan Montero brought him down.
It's a great job by Montero reading. Hayek took a step forward, took two back. Maybe a little more than 2 back, seeing as it's 2nd and 15. But it was a great job by Montero reading that, coming in, making up the tackle.
This would be a huge down right here for the Indians. They can force it back even farther. Thing is, when you have a 4th down, you go for it when you think if you don't get it, that won't help the other team's offense. That's why when Wayne Valley went for the red zone, it was safe. Because they knew if they didn't get the 1st down, Hills would not be driving already.
There's Luca Grave on the carry. Gains back maybe 2 of those yards that they lost.
That was brought down by Nick Trani and David Trinidad, 2 super sophomores starting on the Indians defense.
It's going to be about 3rd and 12 for the Indians. Patriots, my bad.
Let's see. I'll expect a pass here from Devera. Devera rolls out. Devera throws it deep. Touchdown, Patriots. 7-6 Indians. That was a beautifully placed ball for the Patriots. Well, perfectly placed Tyler Hayek.
There's that name again. We're going to be hearing a lot of that name tonight.
That was the 3rd Hayek of the night. That's all 3. Now let's see what Hills does here. Number 28, Zach Zachman is on the hold for the Patriots. What a name. Snap is low, but that kick is up, and it is good. 7-7.
By Darius Ernie is good.
Darren O'Sarey was on the kick.
First quarter, it's Wayne Hill 7, Wayne Valley 7.
Both defenses need to put those 2 drives past them. Now, the defense from Wayne Hills right now cannot let Grant toy with them like he did in that first drive. 2 big passes. One was a beautifully placed ball over the defender, and then the touchdown was blown coverage. Jordan literally could have ran to the snack bar and back, and he'll still be open.
Now, with about 2 minutes, 37 seconds left, still only the first quarter. It's early. Still got 3 quarters left to play. Wayne Valley should just try to keep, playing with it, establish the run early, like they did. Again, like I said, get that play action in, able to hit something deep.
Now let's see. Will Hills kick to Jordan Montero or Joe Singerall again, or will they try to keep it out of their hands? This time 23. Darius Cerny is kicking off this time for the Patriots. I'm wondering if they're going to do a different type of kick here since it's a different kicker. You never know if they like one thing or another with 2 different kickers. And we'll find out right here. It's going to be a squib kick. Greg Peloso can't come up with it. But looks like Danny Sandwick, David Trinidad will fall on it. Now let's see what the Indians offense comes out with this time.
Hills just wanted to eliminate the chance of a big run, given that it is 7-7.
But I'll look for a big shot right here. I think Wayne Valley's going to try to take another shot at this Hill secondary and make it 14-7 like that. Right back, take the lead right back. Nick Gould's going to run it. Nick Gould finds a hole. He's at the 50. Cuts inside. He's at the 40. Cuts outside. He's at the 30. And it's finally brought down at the 20-yard line. What a run by Nick Gould. Nicky Gould.
And I don't know if you saw that, but Hunter Hayek on the sideline, for some reason, turned his back to the play, started talking to the fans in the crowd. Started talking maybe somebody up there he knows. Nick Gould ran right past him.
Nick Gould, I'm sorry. I poke a little fun at you every week. 2 weeks ago, you were too short in childhood to catch a ball. Last year, you're too slow. But that was beautifully run. That was so. Nick Gould looked really fast on that play. NG28. It's going to be a handoff to Nick Gould. Bounce outside, cuts inside. And he's brought down to a gain of 2.
On a low snap, great recovery by Grant. Almost didn't get that handoff. Maybe he had to take that himself. Luckily, he got it off. Gould gets to carry about 2 or 3.
Kai Sally was on the tackle. 2nd and 8 for the Indians. It looks like it's going to be trips left. Trips right, I mean. This is a huge play right now for the Indians offense with under a minute 30 left in the first quarter. Let's see if they can take back the lead.
Nick Gould looks like coming out of the backfield, going to be playing in the slot for this play.
Nick Gould does have 1 touchdown from the slot this year. Empty backfield for Grant. Looks like Hills is going to blitz because of this. Is this another Valley timeout? Look, it's another timeout from Wayne Valley. They did not like that they saw blitz and that Grant would have not had time. Now, Jake, if I'm Hills, what am I talking about in that huddle right now with their coach?
Right now, they got to be saying you got to stop the run. That's number 1 priority. They got to stop the run. That's what's killing them. You know, Nick Gould just broke off, what was that, a 60-yard carry, 70-yard carry?
It was.
And, you know, they haven't been able to stop it this whole game. It's been gains, 2, 3, 70, you know, all big gains that are going to hurt them. You know, and they also got to be saying, you know, we have to stop the run, yes, but you also have to watch out for that deep threat Scancarella and Montero and that underneath route with Tedesco.
You do, because right now where they are in the situation, Wayne Valley's driving again like that. Wayne Valley's getting down the field really fast on this Wayne Hills defense, and Hills cannot let that happen all day.
Seems like this game's going to be battle of the offenses today.
It's going to be which defense can make a stop first. Which defense can make 2 stops in a row, I say can win this game. As we look all over into Scotland, you see the other Wayne team. Not DePaul, PCTI. They must be having their game right now. You see their football lights on. Their field lights on. Give a shout out to PCTI Bulldogs. Undefeated right now. It's going to be a pass. Grant throws to Jordan Montero again. Oh, there's no pass interference. Ooh. Jordan was literally pushed down. That's a blown call.
Jordan Montero incomplete. 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8.
Ball, you know, a little underthrown to his back shoulder. Maybe when he turned around to get it, you know, maybe there was a little bit of contact there. Could have been called. Not the end of the world for the Indians. You know, still got 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7.
Very manageable.
They've gotten this before. They know what to do.
I'm going to watch either it's going to be a quick handoff to Nick Gould or a quick pass. Grant's going to do a screen to Nick Gould, who's not going anywhere.
Grant brought the pass complete to Nick Gould. Brought down by Don DeCarlo.
Very interesting situation here for the Indians. I would let Jordan Montero kick a field goal. He has hit a 40-yarder in practice. This is not a 40. Let the kid try to kick.
Back to the 21.
It'll be about a 38-yard field goal.
It's a long field goal, but very manageable for Jordan Montero. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think in this situation, you got to go for points. Points are what's going to be the big factor in this game. You know, you go for 3 now, you get that 3, it's 10-7. Hills can come out and score, and then all of a sudden it's 14-7.
This is going to be the last play of the first quarter. Graham was hit by Jordan Montero with his 2nd touchdown of the quarter. 13-7, Wayne Valley at the end of the first quarter.
It looks like it's going to be a story of blown coverage for the Patriots this game. I mean, that game, either way too much separation between him and the defender.
And that's the end of the first quarter as the kick will be taking place on this side. And then Wayne Valley will be kicked, staying on this side and kick off to that side. The opposite side of the field. Again, Keys on the snap. Skanks on the hold and Jordan Montero on the kick. Snap. It's low. Kick is up, but it is. Kick is good. That is the end of the first quarter.
14, Wayne Hills 7.
Grant is having an amazing quarter right now.
This is just the reason why he's the state's leader in passing yards.
Chuck Varsity Aces. You can find the Irvington score, tell me. If I'm the Hills defensive coordinator, I'm not happy with my defense. They did exactly what they did on the first drive. Toyed with your secondary after a big run from Nick Gould. We're about to talk to the Wayne Valley Special Teams coach, Coach Vic Cataldo. I wonder what they were saying. Probably something about extracurricular activities and a warning. But let's see what they drawn up here. Maybe this might be an onside kick or a squib kick to try to get the ball back and regain and keep the momentum on your side, driving forward, trying to put this game away in the first half, which I would be surprised if that happens. As Jake, right now Wayne Valley surprising anyone who made a pick for this game. Any reporter who made a pick, everyone expected Hills to blow Wayne Valley by 23 points. 23 points. Hills was favored by at Valley by Today Sports. By NewJersey.com.
I mean, it's still early in the game, but this first quarter is any tell. I think Today Sports is wrong. There's my prediction for this game.
Not Today Sports. NorthJersey.com. I want no heat on Today Sports. They predicted it was being a close game, if I remember reading that correctly. But NorthJersey.com Sports predicted Hills to blow us out by 23.
Well, I think Today Sports is. I think Today Sports is going to be right.
Now let's see. Where will Tyler DeMayo kick it this time? It's going to be a nice kick to Luca Grave. He's going to take it. A couple of missed tackles. He's still going. Spins. And it's finally brought down by Elijah Beard on the Hills 40-yard line.
On the return, brought down by Elijah Beard.
And also Isaac Rosado was on that tackle too.
Luca comes up a little bit limp, if you see him running across the field there. Wonder if that's going to play into anything this drive.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's see did Valley's defense make an adjustment? Hills defense did not adjust last time properly. Let's see if Hill Valley's. And in the game is Evidence Najaku. That was a transfer I was talking about earlier. Tavera loses the ball. And he's going to be tackled down behind the line. Not a sack because he was the runner.
It'll be a loss of 4 to the 36, second and 14.
Second and 14.
Those are those mistakes that both teams have to try to eliminate this game. That big one, Grant almost had that other one there, the low snap. Barely got it into Gould's arms. He just can't drop that ball there.
Number 83, Evidence Najaku. That was a Miami verbal coming out I was talking about. Very outstanding athlete. The one question that I've heard from him is he has trouble holding on to the football. Let's see if he's worked on that so far this year. It's going to be a handoff to Hunter Hayek. And that's going to get the lost yards by Navarro back. It's going to be 3rd down and 7.
Correction gain of 6.
3rd down and
42.
3rd down and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Some big play for the Indians defense. They can stop him here. I cannot see Hills going for it if they don't get the first down here. Unless it's like 4th and 1, 4th and 2. Because if they don't get it, they go for it, don't get it. Valley has the ball in the 50 no matter where they go for it and don't get it. Valley will have the ball in Hills territory.
Defensive line's got to come up big here. Get the rush on the quarterback and stop the run.
It's going to be a pass. Tavera's under a little pressure. Tavera scrambling. Nick Gould chasing down Tavera now. Tavera's going to be tripped out of bounds by Nicky Gould.
Great shoestring tackle by Nick Gould there.
That was like a gain of 1. Very interesting to see what Hills does here. It looks like they're going to punt.
On the play, brings up 4th and 8.
We have to watch for it, Hills. Brendan Tavera is also the punter. You have to watch for those fakes. Wayne Valley's having a substitution problem. Big Johnny's going to have to hurry up off that field. Wayne Valley calls a timeout.
Has to be Wayne Valley's last timeout of this half.
It is.
Still with 10:25 left. You never know. They might need those.
They might need themselves a mental error by Wayne Valley.
Maybe they didn't know if they were going to punt or not. Maybe they thought they were going for it, so they had their regular defense out. Wasn't going to be able to get their punt defense out there in time.
That must confuse defenses a lot. That Brendan Tavera is also the punter. You never know what they're going to do. If I'm Wayne Valley, punt safe is the defense I'm going to be in right now.
I mean, yeah, you definitely want to protect against any receiver's release. Tavera can easily just go drop back, pull the ball up, throw. He could also pull the ball down and run. You never know. He can get right to the line of scrimmage and then punt it.
He can't, but I think Coach
When he-
Demikoff right now is saying, we're not in a good situation. Do not go for it. But if you do, make sure we're going to get the first down.
Brendan Rivera once again to punt.
Yeah, I mean, in this situation, you got to be absolutely positive. Otherwise, you're giving Wayne Valley the ball on your 42-yard line
At least.
with 10 minutes left. I mean, that's not really that big of a challenge.
Let's see if Joe Scancarella can take it to the house. It's going to be a normal punt. Joe's going to let it go. That was a nice punt by Brendan Rivera. Valley will have the ball on the 16-yard line when they come back on offense.
42-yard punt. Indians will take over first and 10.
Ask him to get us Arnold Palmers. Let's see. Let's see what Wayne Valley can do here. Last two drives, they just marched down the field and scored with the passing game. They're going to want that continue to work. Hills have had so much blown coverage. Wayne Valley might just want to stick with the passing game. But also, Nick Gould did have a nice run on that last drive. Maybe they'll stick with Nick Gould. Wayne Valley's offense is doing really well right now. Hand off to Nick Gould. Bounce outside, bounces inside. Brought down by Brendan Rivera with the help of number 54, Kai Sally. 2nd and 7.
I'm just going to correct myself earlier. I said that was about a 70-yard run. It was a 51-yard run that Nick Gould broke off there.
It's okay, Jake. We all make mistakes.
Another one of those runs would be huge here. Touchdown here, you know. Could you say it'll demoralize Hills?
I wouldn't say that. Last year, Valley had an 18-point lead. Hills came back and won that game. You're going to want to keep scoring. Nick Gould lost the ball and Hills gets it back.
Fumble on the play.
That was a stupid mistake by Nick Gould. Cannot get the ball in time.
Recovered by the Patriots.
Now, Patriots have the ball back, but they need to take advantage. They just can't get the ball and stall out or get a turnover. They're going to need to capitalize.
Patriots take over first and 10 at the Wayne Valley 13-yard
But you know what?
line.
As upsetting as that is, Nick Gould, he's got to wipe that off, shake that one off, get back there, hit hard, play hard.
Nick Gould's out there on defense right now, so he has no time to really clear his mind while thinking about defense, but he still has to put that behind him.
Also, you can use that, though.
It's going to be a pass. And that's a touchdown.
Pass. Complete.
And that's the Hunter Hayek touchdown, Patriots. 14-13.
There's an accurate pass there.
Very-
Put that where Joe Scancarella could not get to it. Couldn't have thrown that any better.
Joe is a very good quarterback. DeVere is a really good quarterback. Again, Zach Zachman on the holds. Dario Cernari on the kick.
Cerny on for the extra point.
And number 57, Jason Modak is on the snap. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is no good. No good. 14-13. Valley still has the lead.
Not the kick you want to miss right there.
No.
Valley gets the ball, 9 minutes left. Up by 1.
24 remaining in the second quarter. The score: Wayne Valley 14, Wayne Hills 13. The Wayne Hills scoring drive, one play, 13 yards.
Now let's see. Wayne Valley's offense cannot have the same results the last one with that fumble. They're going to need to come right back out and score to make this at least a 20-13 lead.
Now, if you're going into the half, Jordan makes a field goal here on a touchdown. You go into the half up by 8. You got to stop Hills. They score. They could be going for a 2-point conversion, tie the game up at the half. Safe play would be go into the half down by 1. Not much. Still a one-possession game. A field goal gives you a win.
But if
Wayne Valley's just got to come up big
If
here.
I'm Valley and I score here, I might go for 2. I might go for 2 to take away the opportunity of Hills going for 2, tying the game. Make it 22-21 if Hills gets the 2-point and if Valley gets the 2-point. Jordan has trouble getting it, but picks it up. Jordan looking for a seam. Jordan lunges ahead to the 35-yard line before being brought down by number 2, Hunter Goldberg. Let's see. Can Valley come out and forget that turnover that they had on the last possession?
At the 35.
This will be a huge drive for Wayne Valley's offense to get the gears back in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Nick Gould again. Nick Gould is brought down forcefully by Brendan Rivera. But not after a gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
I think the Indians need to go for a little play action here. I'm a very big fan of that, you know. You get those linebackers baiting, you know, send your tight end on a quick in, little 5-yard in route. Maybe send a wide receiver deep. You got multiple options. Once those wide receivers bite, sorry, not the wide receivers, once those linebackers bite, that opens up the medium pass.
When the defense that is Hills is in right now, look for a quick pass to Jordan Montero. And I was right, but Jordan could not bring it in and almost intercepted by Hills.
Pass just a little high and forward. Had a defender coming right at him. Got to protect yourself in that situation. I mean, you got to bring the ball down.
He did.
It's still 3rd and 7 for the Indians.
3rd and 7. This is a huge third down for both offensive and defensive teams. As you see, the student section is starting to get into it right now with the Let's Go Valley and Let's Go Hills chances for their respective schools. Looks like Hills is going to blitz, but they might back off, and they do back off. But send the Vera late. And there's a flag, and it looks like it's going to be on Brendan DeVera.
The for all pass is incomplete. Penalty flags are down.
But let's see what it is. I don't make the rules. Let's see what
this is a penalty on Hills. 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct. There's automatic first down for Valley, and Valley takes the ball to the 50-yard line.
Let's see. Let's get the call. Personal foul.
Roughing the passer. It's going to be a roughing the passer call.
Intentional grounding against the
grounding.
And also a hold against the Patriots.
And a personal foul against the Patriots. So I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to give Wayne Valley the first down.
Intentional grounding. I mean,
it was intentional grounding and Grant. No one was in the area. Holding on Wayne Hill. So those two penalties offset each other. But then DeVera with the personal foul gives Wayne Valley the first down.
Yes, nobody in the area, but he was outside the pocket, outside the tackles.
But still, those two penalties offset, but we still get the first down because of DeVera's late penalty. That was a stupid penalty from DeVera. Let's see if this comes back and costs Hills. First down for the Indians on the 46-yard line.
I'm still a little hung up on that intentional grounding call. You know, he was outside the pocket. At that point, receiver doesn't really have to be in area. He just has to get rid of the ball when he's outside the pocket.
That's what the ref saw.
Maybe one of the tackles slid out with him. That's why we're not down there.
Yeah.
But still not a smart penalty on Hills.
Low snap. Nick Gould gets it. It's going to be first down and 15. Ben Belize has to get those snaps fixed.
Nick Gould on the recovery, loss of 6 back to the 42nd and 16.
My bad, that is not Ben Belize at center today. It is Jacob Pluta. Jacob Pluta has to fix his snaps.
Not normally the center for Wayne Valley.
No. And there's a flag. And that's going to be a false start on the Indians. Second down and 20.
Start against the Indians. 5-yard penalty moves the ball back to the 35.
This is what we were talking about earlier in the game. Wayne Valley's got to eliminate these mistakes. These mistakes will kill them in this game, especially you got 7:49 left in the half. And now you got 2nd and 20. I mean, 20 yards, we've gotten that on one pass before. But, you know, in this situation, it's just, there's a weight on you now. 2nd and 20. You got so much longer to go.
You need a huge play right here. Grant's looking to throw to Nick Gould. Nick Gould loses yards.
Complete to Nick Gould.
He's brought down by number
Brought down
11,
by Jaron Hayek.
Jared Hayek.
Whole family's involved in this game today.
They are. And there's another one coming up. I don't know his name, but I
Coming
heard
on
there's
the
another
play,
one.
3rd and 21 at the 35.
And that was a great play there by Jaron Hayek.
Third and
He saw the play action. He saw Nick Gould going to the outside. He didn't cover him immediately because Grant would have pulled the ball down or looked for somebody else. He gave Nick about a 5-yard cushion, which allowed Grant to see him as open, and then he attacked once the ball went out of his hand.
Grant sacked, and the ball comes downhill, recovers.
Rollo is sacked on a play by Jason Modak.
Hills takes advantage of another Wayne Valley turnover. Mine's right there.
Loss of 1 to the 34. 4th and 22.
That was 4th and 22. Hills
They're
did
gonna
not
fumble
come.
on the play. Patriots recover. They'll take over.
Never
First and
mind.
10
PA
at the
announcer
34.
was wrong. Got me confused.
That ball clearly fumbled by Grant Ferrullo.
And Lucas going nowhere.
A little bit of a suplex there at the end of the
Luca
play.
Grave on the carry.
For those wrestling fans out there,
That was.
got to bring him down
Munson.
somehow.
Was on the tackle. Wayne Valley needs to stop here. They cannot let Hills take the lead late in the first half.
Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9.
It's 2nd and 9.
You know, Wayne Valley, they got to get their heads back. You know, they look a little crazed. They look a little out of it. They got to just focus in on what they were doing in the first quarter. That first quarter for them was the perfect quarter. Couldn't have gone anywhere any better.
Luca Grave on the
Luca
carry.
Grave was on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 6.
Stopped by Joe Monson along with Ben Marone.
That was Joe Monson.
Gain of 3
Ben
to the
Marone were on
30.
the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
This would be a huge defensive stop here if they can get it. Forcing Hills to go for it on 4th down, most likely. DeVera has an empty backfield. I will look for the run right here from DeVera. It's going to be a pass, and that's incomplete. Intended for Tyler DeVera, his younger brother. Brennan DeVera, intended to his younger brother, Tyler DeVera, was incomplete. They cannot do a DeVera to DeVera connection. So it looks like the Hayeks are the better set of brothers on this team.
I mean, last names aren't always everything, you know. I mean, we got probably the best dynamic duo. You know, we heard our announcers last week talking about that. New Jersey, the dynamic duo for Wayne Valley, Grant Ferrullo and Joe Scancarella.
They made the cover of the North Jersey newspaper. DeVera sacked. DeVera is sacked on the play by the super sophomore, David Trinidad. Super sophomore.
That'll be a turnover on downs.
Turnover
will take over at
First
the
and 10 from the
34.
34-yard line.
Wayne Valley at the 34-yard line.
That man is a sophomore getting a varsity letter this year. And may I tell you, he lays the boom. He's had some really nice hits this year. I went to Downington with the team. He flattened the quarterback. But next week, Lakeland, he flattened the quarterback. The next week at Riverdale, he flattened the quarterback. And just now, he flattened the quarterback. Grants goes on the screen. Nickel brings it in. Spins. Nick Gould. And that's a gain of 1.
Great job by Nick Gould getting away from that first tackle. Picks up only a yard.
Gain of 1 on the play to the 35. 2nd and 9.
Let's see what Valley will do here. Let's see what Valley does here. 2nd and 9. Handoff to Nick Gould. To Greg Peloso. And the ball comes out. And he gets it back. That was a huge save for Wayne Valley that Greg Peloso got the ball back.
Greg Peloso on the carry, fumble on the play.
And Wayne Valley has to hold on to the ball. This quarter already, 3 fumbles.
Gain of 4 on the play.
This is a huge third down for Wayne Valley's offense. If they can get this first down, keep the ball moving, try to kill the clock here in the first half, go to halftime with at least 1 point lead or a 6 or 7 or 8 point lead.
Big third down here for the Indians.
Look for a pass to Elijah Beard. Joe Scancarola is in motion. And there's a flag. False start on the Indians.
Another flag down, indication of false start against the Indians.
I'm wondering who jumped.
Five-yard penalty.
As
3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10. Hill's defense wants to stop and needs to stop to get the ball back to their offense right here. Because you know Valley's going to punt if they don't get this first down.
This third down, 3rd and 10 still manageable. I mean, that penalty definitely hurts. But, 10 yards, Wayne Valley can pick this up easily.
Let's see what Grant does here. It's going to be a pass. Grant steps up in the pocket. Grant's running, and Grant slides for a first down. You're going to watch out for the kid's legs now. Who says Grant isn't a mobile quarterback?
I mean, he really is the triple threat. He's got the arm, he's got the legs, and he's got the mind. He's got the mind to get out of that pocket as he sees it collapsing on him, and to watch Nick Gould pick up that block for him.
Let's see what Wayne Valley does here with 2:40 left in the first half.
You got to remember, they also got no timeouts going.
Valley has no timeouts. Hills has all 3, so when Hills gets the ball back, if they have time, that'll be really helpful for them. Hand off to Nick Gould, finds the hole. Nick Gould, he's at the 40-yard line. Before he's brought down by Brendan. Another first down for the Indians. Looks like they found the weakness, and that's right up the middle.
That's not a good place for Hills to leave those holes.
Gain of 14 on the play to the Wayne Hills 39.
Nick Gould not afraid of some contact. He'll punch right through those all day.
1st and 10 on the 39. And I'd like to make a shout out to Andrew Height, Zach Neath, John Marco, and Salim Masiu, all recovering from injuries on the Wayne Valley team. Get better, guys. And I can't forget T. Waltz and oh, hold on. It's a pass to Elijah Beard, and there's no flag.
Pass, Jennifer Elijah Beard incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Indians crowd clearly upset at the no call there. Refs getting their fair share of criticism this game from both sides.
Yeah. And that's going nowhere.
No gain on the play, 3rd and 10 at the 39.
Then Matt Lucier is the other Indian recovering from injury. This is going to be a huge third down here with under 1:20 to go in the first half. Hills is showing blitz, but I wonder if they're going to back off again. They said some, but back off a few. Grant throws to AJ Tedesco. The 20, 10, and he's inside the 5-yard line. AJ Tedesco comes up big in that situation.
Great read by Grant, stepping up in the pocket, getting rid of that ball just in time, being trailed by some defenders from the Patriots.
Grant saw the pocket collapse. He stepped up and threw it to the junior, who's had a great impact on the team this year. It's 1st and goal for the Indians with under a minute to go and counting.
Indians, what, 3 plays left? 4 plays left?
At least 3 plays left. And I think Wayne Hills will call their first timeout. Oh. Wait, no, there's an official timeout, I think.
False start on the Indians.
False start on the Indians. I didn't see the flag, so I saw time.
I don't believe they threw a flag.
First and goal.
Penalties called without flags now. This is how football's evolving.
I didn't see the flags. Folks, my bad. I thought it was a timeout. It'll be now first and goal from the 7. Grant throws. And that was Jordan Montano. There's a flag. I think there's a face mask on Hills. The clock's still running. And that was brought down by Luca Grave. And if Jordan snuck in there, that would have been his 3rd touchdown of the first half, which would be really good. It is a face mask on Wayne Hills. That's a free first down. And you can't have that when you're on the goal line.
Not only is it a free first down for the Indians,
the clock stops.
Clock stops now. Clock stops.
Grant spiked the ball and they show some shoving. And it looks like Grant hurt his leg. I think that should have been a penalty. I mean, he basically shoved Grant to the ground after that spike. The refs are talking about this.
I think, I don't think the clock got stopped in time.
I
think they're just trying to clear it up.
Coach K is talking to the ref. I'm wondering if it is a penalty. They're having a little discussion here.
I think they might put the clock back at around 23, 24 seconds.
I think it is a clock. I think it is a clock issue. It's 26 seconds left. And now they're ready to go. Let's see what Wayne Valley draws up here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal for the Indians at the 3.
Let's see. Ball on the 3-yard line. Look, Hills might blitz here, but she might leave Jordan Montero open yet again. It's a pass. Grant's under pressure. Nichols saves him with a block. And Grant got that off the time, but it was affected by the rush.
It was incomplete.
Threw that ball clearly off balance there.
He was looking for Jordan to get Jordan's 3rd touchdown of the half. Jordan is a really reliable receiver for the Indians here. But I would have to watch Elijah Beard. This is where he has gotten so many passes thrown to him this year.
I mean, he is a tall guy. I mean, he's got number 19 from the Patriots.
Grant's throwing, and that's... He threw that out of bounds. He intended to get it to Joe. 4th and goal. Let's see what the Indians do here. 4th and goal on the 4.
Looks like they're bringing in the field
Yeah,
goal.
it looks like they're bringing in the field goal unit to make this 17-13 lead. But you have to watch the fake field goal. You never know what's going to go on.
Scancarella maybe not only with his arm, with his hands being a threat, but maybe his arms.
And Hills doesn't want to take the chance, and Hills calls their first timeout of the half. With 17.2 remaining.
Maybe just talking in a play, maybe a safe man, even a safe zone. I mean, you never know. Scancarella might have that secret arm, maybe taking some lessons from Ferrulo.
If I'm Wayne Hills, I would play like a normal defense. So eliminate the opportunity of Valley going for the fake.
And then if they kick it, just let them kick it, get the points. I mean, probably not going to stop them anyways, even if you go into a field goal defense.
It looks like Grant's coming back on. Looks like they're going to go for it here. This is a very manageable 4th and goal.
With 17 seconds left.
That if they don't get it, look where Hills has the ball. This is not manageable for Hills if they get the ball here.
17 seconds left. The
17
chance
seconds
of them
left.
going 96 yards, very slim.
I mean, They had the opportunity, but they like that Hills will be backed up in their own end zone if they don't get it this year. So I'll look for a run right here from Nick Goulds.
Even if you don't make it, you're still going into the half up by 1.
Most likely.
I like this call by Coach K.
Hills will get the ball to start the second half. So he's thinking, try to make it at least 20-13. This is a huge stop for the Patriots right here if they can get it, but also a huge score if the Indians can get it on offense. Joe Scancarello goes in motion. It's going to be a pass to Joe Scancarello, who caught it. Touchdown.
What a route ran there by Joe Scancarello. Spun right off the defender, spun the defender around as well as himself.
What a catch by Joe Scancarello.
Made the diving catch over 2 defenders.
The dynamic duo is back at it again. What a gamble paid off for him by the Indians coaching staff. And now we'll see Jordan to kick the extra point.
Yeah, you got to think after this extra point, Wayne Valley's going to probably squib it, run a little more time off the clock than they can.
12.7 seconds left on his snap. Whole kick is up and it is good. 21-13.
Wayne Valley up by 8. 12.7 seconds left in the second half. Sorry, the second quarter, first half.
Sure, I think Wayne Valley's going to squib it. Or do a short kick and they get the ball back.
You have to squib it.
Why not throw a Hail Mary?
I mean, Wayne Valley, you have to squib it here. You don't want to kick it deep, give them the chance for a run back. You want to give it to maybe one of their slower guys in the middle of the field. Maybe not the front line, not to give them too good a field position, but maybe kick it to their mid guys.
I'll look
get it
for
in their hands.
I'll look for a sky ball kick here. That means just kicking as high as you can, but like midfield short, so you have an opportunity to catch it. Also, and if they get it, they'll probably be around the 30-yard line. And why not go for it? Score again, making this at least 27-13. If Valley can somehow get the ball back and score here, that would be really, really good for them. What is it?
So a demand to kick off for the Indians. Luca Grave and Hunter Hayek. Deep for the Patriots.
Hales will get the ball to start the second half. And I can see Wayne Hales, if they get the ball back, they might take it either. They might just try to make this game a little more manageable. And it's going to be a pooch kick, and that's going to be a penalty. And ball went out of bounds. Hills is going to have great field position.
And no time comes off the clock.
No time comes off the clock.
That's a killer for the Indians.
I'll be interested to see what Wayne Hills does here.
Wayne Hills, they got 2 plays left. They got 2 timeouts as well.
They got 2 timeouts left. They can't go for this.
They have 2, maybe 3 if they get the timeout called in time. They're going for about the line of scrimmage. Looks like it's going to be at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line. Patriots take over first and 10.
I'm wondering what Wayne Hills will do.
65 yards in 13 seconds.
They should not let their ego get the better of them. They should just take the knee. No.
I mean, the Indians are out there. I mean, Hills looks like they're gonna play this stone with just linemen.
And
never seen this one before.
And the refs are, the play clock is running. The refs did blow the whistle. And it looks like Hills is gonna go for a play. Wait, no, never mind. I can't tell what they're doing actually.
Nah, they got the bear in the gun.
It's gonna be a pass. David Trinidad. Ball comes out.
And that'll bring us to the end of the first half.
Wayne Valley up by 21-13.
advance, here's tonight's winning 50-50 drawing. Tonight's prize, $279 on the winning ticket. Tonight's winning number, 731176. That number again, 731176. If you have the winning ticket, please report to the Snacks, and you're a winner here this evening. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, please welcome the Wayne Valley High School Marching Band.
Hello? Is there anybody out there? Hello? It's dark in here. I don't like the dark.
Close your eyes and just stay tight. We have to go. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me. Stay with me. What's my name? What's my...
Girls High School cheerleading team. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Wayne Valley High School cheerleaders. We are Wayne Valley Indians. The blue and the white. We run this town. Valley cheerleading squad would like to wish a very happy 18th birthday to Captain Isabel Kishby. Happy birthday, Isabel. Hope you're enjoying your evening here at McLaughlin Field. And a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that tonight's game is being broadcast live by News 12 Varsity. Watch all the live action via news12varsity.com or on the News 12 Varsity app. For full replays immediately following the game, go to news12varsity.com or the News 12 Varsity app. And beginning next week, you can watch replays on demand of the game, which will be available on the Optimum Channel 614.
Hi, I'm Robert Emel. Alongside me still is Jake Bloomstick. As the second half of Wayne Valley Wayne Hills is about to get underway after a couple 4 minutes of stretching and warm-ups and stuff to keep your body warm. As Wayne Valley's taking 21.
Wayne Valley's taking a 21-13 lead after halftime,
Which is
with a couple missteps here and there. They had 3 fumbles in the first half. Almost proved to be costly. One of them, right in the really gave Wayne Hills first and goal. Led to a great touchdown pass by Brendan DeVera on the outside. But Wayne Valley didn't go down. Field goal missed right off the post. Wayne Valley stayed up, stayed alive, kept fighting, and ended the half on a big sack.
a sack. That was a fumble, but Hills unfortunately got the ball. I think Wayne Valley got it. They might have taken another chance, just like throwing the ball down the field, see what happens. You know.
I mean, at that point, there's really, I don't really think that there's no point trying to maybe risking one of your players getting hurt running down the field.
True.
So at that point, Wayne Valley recovers that fumble off the sack by David Trinidad. You know, DeVera goes down, loses the ball. Even if you do fall in it with 1 second left, I mean, you take a knee and you just play from there. You go into the locker room content with your 8-point lead. But this half, they certainly cannot be content with that 8-point lead.
They cannot. They have to go out and get more of that. They want to make it more, maybe 18-point lead, 20-point lead.
If the Wayne Valley defense comes out and does exactly what they did before, and they keep pressure and just clean up a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Clean up their secondary. I mean, a couple missteps here and there. A couple great thrown passes by DeVera, especially that one into the end zone. Sancarella had tight, if not perfect coverage, but that ball was put only where his receiver could catch it. Wayne Valley defense just got to stay tight, got to stay on it, got to stay focused.
And Wayne Valley's defense ended the half perfectly, and they should want to start the half the way they ended it. As a happy birthday celebration goes on to our senior cheerleader, Isabel Kishry. David Trinidad forced Brendan there to pressure, sacked him, caused the fumble, but Valley could not unfortunately get it. Hills fell on at the end of the half, but after Hills took it on the very next play. Valley's going to want to keep up that pressure that they got in the last series on Hills. Keep Hills on their toes. Make DeVera keep scrambling around the field, not let him get upfield. If you can keep DeVera not standing in one position, you have a really good shot of causing a turnover for your team.
DeVera likes to scramble. He's a running quarterback. So if you keep him contained in the pocket, you keep the pocket around him, the pocket doesn't collapse too quickly. You get one guy break through one of the gaps. On the inside, if you occupy, maybe have your defensive tackles occupy the guards, send the guy in on the center, he gets around him. there's really no place for DeVere to go if the end's contained. And you have your linebacker step up, make the tackle. If they let him get outside, if they let him get around the corner, tuck the ball down, run it right up to the line of scrimmage, maybe throw it. They got to keep him there and keep him in the pocket. They keep him in the pocket and keep their secondaries tight and on their receivers. Wayne Valley's going to have an easy time winning this one.
And if Wayne Valley does pull this one out, that'll be the first time in 4 years. The last time Wayne Valley beat Wayne Hills is when we were in 8th grade. It was that long ago, and we're seniors. We're seniors now. We want to see a Valley win over Hills while our time is in here. And this might be part one, because these two teams have a very high chance of meeting in the state playoffs. Whether it be the first, second round, third round, or the third round is the state finals. And here comes Hills off in the distance. Well, as you know, this half is going to start soon, as soon as they get their stretch in. But I wonder what Coach Vic Cataldo, the special teams coordinator for Wayne Valley, has in store for the Indians right here. They have not been kicking it to Luca Grave only once, so that kind of was a big return for the Patriots. Are they going to try to go for another, sort of type of an onside kick?
I mean, I think with not such a big lead, but with an 8-point lead, could be one possession, maybe a 2-possession game. I think you just got to start off the quarter fresh, kick it deep, trust that your coverage will get down the field, and keep him to not such a great return.
As you said, Hills is probably thinking they're either going to kick it down the middle like a squib kick, or they're just going to kick it deep. I doubt Valley's going to try to risk it and get the onside kick type of stuff, like a type of kick like that. But if Valley does go with that plan, they get the ball back, that'll be huge. And they ended the half with the momentum, and they're going to try to start the half with the momentum here.
With this lead, they got to just play field position. If they play field position, they'll be in great shape. There's a huge difference to whether an offense starts at the 25, 30-yard line than if they start up at the 40-yard line.
And I'm going to go back to last year's game.
Really, as it's only 15-yard difference, I mean, it's just the whole morale of the team, how you're playing. It just gives you a lot more confidence when you start closer.
I'm going to go back to last year's game. Wayne Valley had an 18-point lead and blew it. It was 18-14 at the end of the first half in that game. Hills had the momentum. Right now, Valley is up by 21-13 with the momentum. That is the difference right here in this game from last year. Even if you get rid of the scores, Valley had the momentum with the lead at the end of the first half of this game. But Hills had a lot of momentum last game while scoring 14 unanswered. Right now, Valley cannot let that happen to them this year. They need to keep the momentum on their side, start pushing their tempo, and make Hills make one mistake that could seal their fate.
And all these guys on this team, they're playing hard. They want to win this game so bad. All throughout this week, during school, hearing them talk, they're so ready for this game. They've been preparing all week for this. They know what they have to do. Now they just have to go out there. Second half, they just got to execute.
They got to be ready for this. Obviously, Wayne Hills is going to come out with a mentality saying, we are not going to lose to Wayne Valley. That's the Wayne Hills mentality, that they don't lose. They are 9-2 in the all-time series against Valley. They think they don't lose. They walk into the if you say Wayne Valley, Wayne Hills, a Wayne Hills person was like, we already won the game. That's how Hills thought they were going to come into this game. Hills has basically said, we have already won the game. Hills probably looked at the papers too much, saw, 43-21 at Valley's home. We're 24-point favorites. We're going to win this game. That's not happening. Valley's not letting that happen. Valley is earning their respect right now from the papers. Hills is a highly respected team. Valley's on the rise. Valley's earning their respect right now from all the papers.
I mean, before the game, after their pregame warm-ups, before they go into the locker room before the game, I was able to listen to, I was out on that practice field behind the away bleachers. I was able to listen to all the players as they were walking past to go into the school. They were all saying, these guys are nothing. They're not going to be anything. That's not going to be a challenge for us. We're going to walk all over them. But clearly, Valley is proving them wrong.
We just got a text from a Wayne Valley TV alum, a legend of Wayne Valley TV, Max Merker. How you doing, Max? Up at Syracuse, New York. How's college, Max? Hope to see you soon. And now let's get back to football.
For the Patriots,
See, for the Patriots, it's number 18, Hunter Hayek, along with number 83, Evidence Njoku.
So the Patriots come out already. Different receivers for this kickoff.
And the kick is going to be a short one. And Hills, that was not a well-executed kick. Hills is going to have great field position to start.
And Nick Troney with a big tackle right as he caught it. Took him down. I don't know what they were going for there, if it was maybe just a flubbed kick.
He had to take that a little. If he got that a little more behind him, that would have worked perfectly.
I definitely think, though, Coach K's got a method to his madness here.
Let's see what the Indians do on defense here. Hills is going to start off the half by running the ball, and they're not going anywhere. And that is Nick Gould on the stop.
And you think that Hills would try to play. I mean, on the outside, you got a huge height advantage. You have number 83.
My boy Evidence. Hills' new kid is Evidence Njoku.
Yeah, Evidence Njoku on the outside. Either he's playing against Joe Skankarelli, he's playing against Marone on the outside. I mean, you can clearly see even from here, there's a huge height difference. If Tavera puts the ball out of reach for Marone right now, easy catch for Njoku.
Let's see. It's going to be a pass, and that is to Njoku, who will pick up the first down. He will be really close to the first down, and he has the first down. He is a tremendous athlete.
For first down for the Patriots.
Let's see. Wayne Valley needs to bring back that pressure they had at the end of the first half when David Trinidad, the super sophomore, hit Tavera, caused him to lose the ball. It's going to be a run to Hayek.
Finally brought down by number 88, Jordan Montero. And it seems that they've switched up their running game now. Luka not in the game.
I'm wondering if Luka got hurt and taking him out.
There was one play where he came up a little bit limp on his ankle.
He said, as soon as I get word, I will inform you guys if Luka's out of the game. It's going to be a handoff to Hayek, who seems to stumble. Hunter Hayek seems to stumble on the ground right there.
Wayne Hill's coming out of the gate now strong. They're not letting Valley get any momentum on them. They're punching it with runs right up the middle every time.
Wayne Valley needs to plug up the middle.
Inside linebackers got to step up, take the block, force them to try to bounce it outside to our defensive ends.
It's going to be a pass. And that's going to be incomplete, no flag drawn. And that was intended to number 11, Jaron Hayek.
Jaron Hayek, incomplete, 2nd and 10.
It's going to be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, ball just a little bit underthrown there. Skankarelli with great coverage. Really nothing much more that could have happened on that play.
Let's see. It's going to be a handoff. And he's going nowhere. David Trinidad and Joe Munson on the stop.
Along with David Trinidad. No gain on the play, 3rd and 10 at the 25.
Let's see what Hills does here on this 3rd down situation. And there's a flag. Let's see what it is. Encroachment on the defense.
Penalty flag down, indication encroachment against the defense. 5-yard penalty moves the ball to the
20. 5-yard penalty.
They tried to time the snap count there. You know, every time Devere, he's out there with a 2-clap. Every time they got a 2-clap snap count. So, I mean, it is smart by the Indians to try to time that, but, you know, they went a little early that time.
They did. This is a huge 3rd down stop for the Indians. I think they can pull it off right here. It's going to be a run. He spins. Hunter Hayek. Might have gotten the first down.
Carry. And stopped by Jake Pluta
Jake Pluta was on the stop.
at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Patriots.
First down. First down, Patriots. They will have first and 10. It's going to be a handoff. Ball comes out. Wayne Valley has it. First and 10 for the Indians.
Recovered by Indians. Recovered by Nick Trunny.
Nick Trunny, another super sophomore for the Indians. Hunter fumbled that right to the arms. Hunter fumbled that right to the waiting arms of Nick Trunny.
At the 13-yard line.
Those are just mistakes that you can't have in a game like this, where you're down 8 points. Yes, it's only the third quarter, but you're on the 15-yard line. Those mistakes can't happen.
Now let's see. The big thing is, can Wayne Valley take advantage of this? They cannot let this go to waste. They need to score here.
They got to come out with that same intensity they had their first drive of the game. If they can channel that intensity that they had, this drive is going to go well.
So we hand off to Nick Gould. Nick Gould finds the seam. Nick Gould! Nick Gould! Cuts outside. He's at the 50. Cuts inside. He's at the 40. And his volley tripped out at the 35-yard line. First and 10 in the end. First and 10 in the end.
Like I said, that same intensity. He had that 51-yard run earlier. Now he has this run. This is the kind of intensity they got to play with. This is why they are leading this game 21-13.
And that was officially a 53-yard run. And the Indians are back to the line trying to catch the Patriots off guard.
That brings Nick Gould well over 100 yards rushing on this game.
Nick Gould has over 100 yards on 2 carries. On just 2 carries if you take away his other carries. Math. It's going to be a handoff again to Nick Gould. Nick Gould finds a hole, but Hills quickly clogs it up. It's going to be getting a 3.
So this is all right. Nick Gould, 2-yard rush. This is okay because the Indians know that their running game works. So a 2-yard run, they get 2 of those. Now you got 3rd and 6. Now you got 3rd and 6. They can trust Grant's arm to get a pass in. A 7-yard pass is not that hard to come by.
I would look for Elijah Beard right now. If I turn towards one of the end zones, they'll be on my left. Look for Elijah Beard on the closer to the snack bar. Nick Gould with a screen. Nick Gould still running. And that's going to be a first down for the Indians.
And Elijah Beard's pretty quiet this game overall. You haven't really heard his name called much.
Who?
Elijah Beard. Maybe they're saving him for maybe late game heroics. In this game, everybody wants the ball, of course, in this crosstown rival game. Everybody wants to be the talk of the town. Oh, this person won the game for the team. What a catch by this person. What a run by this person. But in this game, you just got to play your part.
I agree, but I also think the thing is that Tyler Hayek has been doing a great job of keeping Elijah Beard in check. But I feel like this might be the play where Elijah Beard gets open and gets a touchdown. It's going to be a run, so Elijah Beard won that opportunity. But Nick Gould fighting for those yards.
Nick Gould on the carry.
It's a gain of 5. Second down of 5. He was brought down by number 63.
Stopped by Mike Saccone.
Mike Saccone.
It's a gain down to the 16-yard line. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
Let's see, 2nd and 5 here for the Indians. What could they do? Jordan Montero goes in motion. It's going to be handoff to Nick Gould. Makes a man miss. Nick Gould fought for 2 to 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and about 3.
And Coach Cutler here is really putting a lot of trust in Nick Gould to find a hole. Part of this is just clock management. You want to run as much time off the clock, give the Patriots as little time possible to try to make a comeback.
It is. And I wonder if the Indians are going to pass it here. They've been running the ball really well. Maybe do a little play action pass and just find an easy hole in the end zone. Oh, and Nick Petracca was fooled so bad on that play.
Indication encroachment against the defense.
That's just a stupid penalty to commit, especially at that point at this part of the field, I mean, that gives it first and goal for the Indians. I don't even know what he was thinking there.
I don't know either. It's going to be a blitz. Nickel makes a man miss. Nickel makes another man miss. Nickel at the 10. He will be pushed into the end zone. He's out at the 1. He was so close to a touchdown. Greg Laturza and Luca Grave denied Nick Eagle with a touchdown. Penalty the Indians are going to do here. Let's see. It's going to be a pitch to Nichols.
Penalty flags down.
That's going to be a penalty on the Patriots. Too many men on the field.
It's going to be a penalty on the Patriots. Too many men on the field.
The penalty is an illegal substitution against the Patriots. Ball be moved half the distance to the goal line over the second.
Player that was running out of bounds, didn't get out in time.
So the ball does not move.
Like I was talking about before, Grant, he's got the arm, the leg, and the brains. The brains could snap that ball before he knew. I don't know if he was looking over to see, but he saw that player running off. I mean, to have that awareness, that's a great job.
I think there's a timeout by Wayne Hills.
Timeout, Wayne Hills, there first.
That will be a timeout by Wayne Hills. They have 2 remaining in the game. Now, I wonder if Wayne Valley's just going to do a quick QB sneak. As they're close up, that Grant can do a little dive in.
Even nice play action, maybe back end zone fade. Use the height of Elijah Beard to their advantage. End zone fade, maybe to our near side end zone.
Trinidad. As Nick Girani, David Trinidad are into the game for the Indians on offense.
Second and goal for the Indians.
It's second and goal.
So this is exactly what I was saying. Give it to one of your big fullbacks.
Grant fumbles it.
Snap fumbled.
Fumble on the play.
That's what I was thinking. They're bringing their 2 big fullbacks. Try to just push the line. The line's got to make a push right off the snap. If you can drive the defense back 2 yards into the end zone, I mean, it's a pretty easy run-in for the running backs. This goal line offense is some of the hardest to execute.
And there's a penalty.
A false start on the Indians.
False start on the Indians. They cannot keep doing this.
That just brought that from a 3rd and about 1 now to a 3rd down and 6. I mean, but not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, now that gives them Grant a little more room to work with. Opens up the passing game definitely for them.
That it does.
So, I mean, not all penalties are bad, but
if you are in the stands or around the perimeter of McLaughlin Field, please report to the press box, Cole Schubert.
Let's see. Grant Furlow rolling out to his right. Throws it. And that is picked up, but no, it is dropped.
Now it's dropped, yeah. Incomplete.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Almost a beautiful diving catch by the defense.
Let's see. Looks like they're going to bring on the field goal unit for real this time.
I mean, this will make it a 2-possession game. Smart call by the coaching staff of the Indians.
But if you're Hills, always have to watch the fake. Let's see. Can Jordan Montero make this field goal? Snap. It's low. Kick is up, and it is. It is good.
That one just curves past the post.
24-13, Indians out on top. Not as huge as a touchdown, but they'll still take it.
As the Wayne Valley Indians lead 24-13.
81 yards, Indians take 4:39, time of possession.
Let's see. Hills cannot let that happen again. They were driving in Indian territory, then they've just lost the ball and fumbled. They have to hold on to the football if they want to get back into this game.
Tyler DeMayo to kick off for the Indians, deep for the Patriots, underhead along with Evidence Njoku.
Evidence Njoku, Tyler Hager back deep to receive. It's going to be a squib kick. Again, I don't know why the Indians are doing this. It's not working so far.
And again, Luca Grave not out on the field.
I think Luca Grave might be hurt.
By Scott Fiskeron.
I overheard some people talk and saying Luca's done, so you never know what might have happened to him. We did see him come up limping after the end of one of the plays late in the first half.
Now let's see if Brendan DeVera can go to work on this drive.
You see Evidence that Jocko's still in the game for the Patriots. It's going to be a QB sneak. DeVera's going to run out of bounds.
Brendan DeVera on the carry. Runs out of bounds at the 48-yard line, gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
Let's see. 2nd and 5 here for the Patriots. They need to not let Brendan DeVera keep doing that. If he does that one more time, it's a first down.
I mean, both teams are very obviously going with no huddle offenses. I mean, not necessarily hurry up offenses, but no huddle offense.
And Hayek will not find anywhere to go. He might have went backwards.
Hayek on the carry.
And Hills is going to come out this quarter with a lot of read options, which gives the very mobile Brendan DeVera options to play with. I mean, if he sees a defensive end crash in towards the run, he'll take it himself around the outside.
As you see, I think this might be a passing situation for Hills right here. They're down by 11 points. It might be time to unleash DeVera's arm. Late here in the third quarter. Looked like that wasn't supposed to happen. DeVera escapes the sack. Oh, and that might be intentional grounding. That's an intentional grounding.
Yes, it
That's
is.
an intentional grounding call. Great call by the refs.
The DeVera pass called incomplete.
So, like I said, if that was going to be an intentional grounding on Grant in that first half, they can't not call it on DeVera right there.
Intentional grounding against
Coach Cutler was clearly very upset that call took so long to come in.
That's an incomplete pass. Lost it down.
And loss of yards.
And loss of yards.
Bring up 4th down.
Now let's see what
comes
Hills
out.
decides to do on the punt. If they're going to decide to fake it.
You got about a 4th and 12 here. You're down by at least 2 possessions.
Deep to receive is Jose Carrello.
I would not put this past them.
And that might be returnable. And Joe's going to let it bounce. As Valley's going to have not good field position to start. It's going to be on the 1 or 2 yard line. I didn't see where that bounced. That was a beautiful pump by Brendan DeVera.
I was going to be placed at about the 3 yard line.
Down at the 3 yard line, Indians will take over 1st and 10.
That was a 56-yard punt. That was amazing from a high school kicker.
Punter.
Same type of thing. And Jake, I have to admit, you might be the permanent partner for me for announcing.
I'd be honored.
Let's see what can Valley do. If I'm here, I'm running it here. I'm running it out of the back of my end zone right here.
Grant starting in his own end zone. Gould to his left. Split out the bottom of your screen is Elijah Beard.
Nick Gould did not hear Grant calling him. It's going to be handled to Nick Gould. Finds the seam. And Nick Gould, that was just to get me out of my own end zone play. Now the Indians can open up their offensive playbook some more, maybe pass the ball.
Great run, 3 or 4 yards. That's really all you need down when you're backed up against your own goalposts.
Exactly.
Spot at the 7 yard line, gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
If Valley can score here, that'd be huge. That would make it at least 30-13, and at most 32-13. Hills need to stop right here to keep Valley pinned back and most likely get great field position to start their drive. Clock's running out. Wayne Valley beats the play clock. Grant's under pressure, and he's sacked for a loss.
So great coverage downfield by the Patriots.
Brought down.
That was
Grant really
poor
had no
blocking, and
options.
There's a Patriot down. There's a Patriot down on the field.
Back at the 3-yard line, loss of 4.
And as soon as I get the number from the Patriot down, I will tell you who it is. As even though we're weighing down, we don't want anyone to see. We don't want to see anyone get hurt. Oh, that's a lovely breeze right there.
It is a cold one out here.
I'm in a nice warm
For all you
varsity-
watching us live at home, you're lucky.
It's a nice. I'm wearing a nice warm varsity jacket. Jake, what did you bring?
I mean, I got my my thermals underneath my sweatpants.
I got a varsity
mean,
jacket, a sweatshirt, and a t-shirt underneath.
I know I got a t-shirt, not so thick of a sweatshirt on. I mean, I got gloves and a hat and a hood. I'm doing all right. I'll hold up.
I don't have hood. I don't have headgear. I don't like wearing hoods or hats. It ruins my hair.
I had to sacrifice the beautiful looks of my hair for some warmth.
And I'm sorry for the views at home if my voice sounds a little weird. I don't know why it sounds like this today. I think I might have lost my voice. Screaming so much.
And the Patriot still down in the Wayne Valley end zone.
I don't
As
want.
they tend to try to figure out what's going on.
I really want to know who that is so I can tell you. And we're about to see who it is. As it is 55. I'm pretty sure it's 55. Okay, I'll tell you in a second when I figure. It is 55. Gabe Deliciani. As his brother goes over to see if he's okay, and he is. Now let's see, can Valley get out of their own end zone again? As obviously if Valley doesn't pick up the first down here, they're going to punt. False start. That backs up the Indians even more.
Indians a false start against the Indians, half the distance to the goal. Bring up third.
Those wide receivers just a little jumpy today for the Indians.
They are.
That's probably the third or fourth false start call just on the wide receivers.
Nichols not going anywhere.
Nickel down the carry.
As soon as the game's over,
Brought down by Jason Modak. Again, the 2 back to the 4, 4th and 10.
Let's see. Back to punt is Vinny Marone, and Hills going with that 2-team man set. One of them is Hunter Hayek, and one of them is number 11, Jared Hayek, the brothers. That's a short punt. Fair catch. Anthony, so you can't pull any Jordan Fuller stuff on Wayne Valley.
Darren Hayek.
The Patriots will take over
Patriots will take over first
at
and
the
10.
Indians' 29-yard line.
29-yard line.
That was not a good punt. Hills has to take advantage of this. They cannot let this opportunity go to waste. They're knocking on Valley's door.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. You know, shades of last year coming through. Hopefully the Indians can pull it around and shape up.
Let's see. They will need a big defensive stop right here. It's going to be a pass, but pressure. And the ball is tipped and almost picked by Jordan Montero. Great defense.
Pass.
Jordan is definitely my game MVP.
Broken up by Jordan Montero, 2nd and 10.
If you take away what Jordan's done, it's 13-10 Hills. Actually, no, it's going to be 13-20 Hills. I mean, 20-10 Hills. If you take away Jordan Montero out of this game. Because he has 2 touchdowns, just saved 1 there. Hayek running the ball really loose. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, Patriots.
They make this at least a 5-point lead for the time being. And it looks like Wade Hills is going for 2 here.
I mean, they want to be within that field goal range. They want to be able to put this game away with a field goal if need be.
They do. Hills has some miscommunications going on. Let's see. Can Valley stop Hills right here? It's going to be a pass. He's sacked. He threw it to a lineman.
And that attempt is going to be no good,
The 2-point conversion pass.
as a lineman cannot run downfield.
And there's another flag down as well. I think there's a block in the back as well.
First one you definitely know is for an illegal man downfield.
Hopefully.
I mean, if it's not, then
This crowd's going to erupt. Illegal man downfield. It's declined. That's no good. 24-19 with 31.6 seconds left in the third quarter.
For an eligible receiver is declined by the Indians. 2-point conversion, no good. 31 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The score: Wayne Valley 24, Wayne Hills 19.
same guys back deep for the Indians. 23 Joe Scancarella and number 88 Jordan Montero.
As the Indians have not had a kick return or a punt return for a touchdown this year, they had a handful by this time last year.
The one thing the Indians do have is a pick 6 last week by Nick Gould, setting up Rob, the play that you got to run.
Yes.
2-point conversion.
That 2-point conversion play. Thankfully, I underthrew the AJ Tedesco, but thankfully AJ can catch a ball, and he made a nice catch for me.
A little bit of an underthrow, but, haven't not played in 4 years.
5 years.
5 years.
5 years.
Nerves running through you.
Yeah,
It was good enough.
Let's get back to the big game. Now this kick is a squib kick, but that's the right side to Nick Trotty. Nick Trotty! Oh, Nick Trotty lays the boom on number 9.
Nick Trotty on the return, brought down by Dom DiCarlo.
Dom DiCarlo. That was 2 big hits by both of them. Now Wayne Valley has to turn it around. They cannot have a series like they did the last time. If Wayne Valley could score here before the end of the start of the fourth quarter, that'd be huge for them.
Lining up in this play again from the gun. You got Elijah Beard at the bottom of your screen, followed by Jordan Montero right above him. On the other side, you got out wide at the top of your screen, Joe Scancarella, and inside of him, AJ Tedesco.
It's going to be handoff to Nick Gould. Nick Gould bounces outside, goes back, cuts inside.
Most likely probably a holding call on the Indians.
Looks like it looks like it's coming back. The little game by Nick Gould's going to come back, most likely. Holding on the Indians.
Holding it against Wayne Valley.
That. There's a little one coming.
Individual spotted at the 29
Let's see.
line.
Well, Wayne Valley cannot turn the ball over. They're just going to let the clock run out. They're going to take the 24-19 lead into the fourth quarter. And that's the end of the third quarter. Indians up 24-19. As they're going to flip the field right now. Wait, are they giving them one more play? I'm so confused. I'm really confused right now.
I don't believe they are going to flip the field around. I think they're just going to continue, I guess, from this point. To be honest, I don't really know what's going on. Yes, I believe they're continuing play from this side of the field. Oh, they're running one more play.
One more on-time play. I'm guessing it's going to be untimed. It is untimed. That's caught. And that went nowhere.
On the tackle.
And now that's the end of the third quarter.
Pass complete to Joe Scancarella.
Now, we flip the field.
Wayne Valley 24. Wayne
Now, why did they let him run that one on-time play?
I have no idea. Maybe because there's a penalty, you can't end a quarter on a penalty.
Yes, that's probably why.
Oh, the penalty should have stopped the play until the snap.
Maybe the clock operator here at the McLaughlin Stadium just didn't stop the clock when he should have, so he let it run out. Maybe there was a couple seconds left. Clock started on the start of the play.
Yeah. Fourth quarter, Wayne Valley with the lead. Let's see if they can score here and add on to that lead.
Wayne Valley with a 5-point lead going into this fourth quarter. What are they going to try to do here to try to seal up this win?
There's a flag on the ground right now. I don't know what's going on. The refs just pick it up, so if you're reading it late. Something just happened. The refs are talking about something.
We'll brief you as soon as we find out.
And here we go. I think. Looks like there's no flag.
Second and 21 for the Indians as we start the fourth quarter.
It looks like both teams got a warning about something.
You know, this high motion game, probably some words exchanged, maybe a couple shoves. Indians just got to keep their emotions in check.
Specifically talking to Hunter Hayek right now. It's going to be a pass to Nick Gould. Nick Gould. But this is coming back.
Yes, that will be a holding on the Indians, which will make this a third and a long way.
This is going to be third and about 26. Third about 26, I think.
After this penalty, I think it's going to be a little more than 26, Rob.
They're 27, 37.
10-yard penalty, moves the ball back to the 18-yard
Third
line.
and 1. Third and 31. That's good. It's always good.
Second and 31, but still, that's all.
Second and 31. My bad. A little better.
Hey, 3 plays, 10 yards each play. It's doable.
High snap, Grant. Doesn't matter. Throws it to AJ Tesco's the nearest receiver. It's now third and 31. Luckily, it wasn't third and 31. That'll be fourth and 31, and the Indians will be punting.
Third and 28 from the Indians' 18-yard line.
Apparently,
what do you think the Indians got to do right now?
Either they're going to hand it off to Nick Gould to get the punt a little closer, maybe hopefully hope for a big break, or they're going to trust Grant, throw it deep to Jordan Montero or AJ Tedesco. Maybe even just take her off if he gets open enough. Because they're keying on him right now. And it's going to be a pass. Little screen to Nick Gould. Nick Gould! Nick Gould hustles ahead to around the 31.
The punting unit will be coming onto the field for the Indians.
As the 2 out of the 3 Hayek brothers are back deep to receive.
Their parents must be very happy to be able to watch 3 of their 4 kids going at it in this game.
Let's see what the Indians do here on this punt. Do they have a little trickery up their sleeve? I doubt it, but it's going to be a normal punt. Oh, line drive. Block in the back. Indians are looking for a block in the back. They don't get. Hills will take over on the 38-yard line. Valley's not getting their penalty they're asking for. Let's see, can Valley stop Hills on this possession? It'll be huge if they can stop him here. It's going to be a handoff to Hayek. Hayek spins for the first down.
They're just killing our outsides now. We got to do a better job containing that outside, not letting him get around. That's where he thrives. He thrives on those runs to the outside.
Also, the Tuffy needs to get a little bit louder, if you ask me.
Yeah, I know. Our student section a little quiet now, even with a 5-point lead.
And against Wayne Hills. It's going to be a handoff to Hayek. He's going nowhere. Nick Trotty on the stop. It's going to be second down of
Loss of 3 to midfield.
13.
He had nowhere to go there. He was stood up right 3 yards behind the line, stood up, and driven backwards.
Now let's see. It's going to be a pass. Tavera's under pressure. Danny Sandovic applying pressure. And that is incomplete. That was an air ball that could have easily been picked off. As Jordan Montero knew what was going on.
Nick Trotty might have had a shot down it. Right when he saw that ball thrown, he took off downfield to try to help get with some coverage. That ball landed only a few yards behind him as he outran it.
If he realized where that ball was, he would have caught it. This will be a huge third down stop for the Indians if they can pick it up. Hey. Let's see, huge third down stop for the Indians right now. It's a pass, Trinidad, and that's incomplete.
Great coverage on that by Trinidad, getting the pressure on Devera. Going to bring up a 4th and 13 for the Patriots.
I'll be very interested what the Patriots do here. It looks like they're going to punt, but you always have to be aware of Devera as the quarterback, the punter.
I mean, 13 yards here. I mean, you're down by 5. You got 9 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Don't go for it.
I don't think you risk it.
Now let's see. Joe Segura has not had one opportunity today to take one, to return one, but let's see if he gets the opportunity right now. And he will get an opportunity. Let's see what he can do with it. As he should have just let that one go. As he needs to start with bad field position there.
I mean, you never know that ball, you know, that football takes all kind of hops, you know. You never want to risk that ball. Maybe it gets down at the 1-yard line. Then you're really stuck. He got him something. We get to start at the 5-yard line. Let's see these Indians go to work now.
They're trying to spread the field right now in a spread offense with AJ Tedesco in the game. Let's see what they're going to do here. Look for a pass to Jordan Montero right now.
And you have Joe Scancarella at the bottom of your field, Elijah Beard at the top. Let's see if they can get them a little more involved. They've been kept pretty quiet this game.
It's going to be a handoff to Nick Gould. Nick Gould gains about 5 yards to get some more room in the backfield for the Indians.
Gain of 4 to the 9, 2nd and 6.
Now let's see. 2nd and 4. This would be huge for the Indians right now to pick this up and keep moving.
Right now it looks like they're leaving Tedesco wide open for a short curl route. I mean, they're splitting them.
Hand off to Nick Gould. Nick Gould
finds a hole, gets about a 4-yard gain. Going to bring up a 3rd and about 2 for the Indians.
3rd and about 2, very manageable. Very, very manageable 3rd down situation for the Indians. I will look for Nick Gould limping out. Now Greg Pelosa's going in. It's a very manageable 3rd down. I'll look for the hard count, just a quick handoff up the middle for the Indians.
I mean, even though Nick Gould comes out, he plays so hard every game.
He barely gets taken out.
He busts all the time on defense and offense. Rarely comes off the field. I think he's earned a well-deserved break after this game that he's put out.
And it's good that he did not go towards the bench.
Valley Flag down. Delay game against Wayne Valley. 5-yard penalty moves the ball back to the 9. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Delay game. There's some communication there from the Indians. They cannot let that happen. As the 3rd and 1 turns into a 3rd and about 4-6.
Still a manageable 3rd down.
Very manageable.
And he's likely to pass here.
It is a pass to Joe Scancarella, who makes
the move, but he will pick up the 1st down.
He might have picked it up.
Brendan Navarra.
That was brought down by Navarra. Let's see the spot that they give him. And they're giving him the first. They're giving him the 1st down. Indians.
And the clock keeps on ticking.
It looks like they're going to try to do short passes, try to chew up the clock here. Let's see. 1st and 10. Bad snap. But Nick gets it. Nick spins for a couple of yards.
Nick Gould on the carry, brought down by Mike Zaccone.
Great awareness by Nick Gould to wait a little half-second more. Able to get a gain of about 3 yards. You're going to have about 2nd and 7.
Instead of maybe Wayne Hills would have got that ball if Nick Gould didn't wait.
Setter's got to get these snaps a little higher. I mean, they're all coming in down around his ankles. Doesn't give him much to work with.
Jake Pluta has to get these snaps higher. It's a pass. JJ Tedesco. Oh! And that was a nice hit from Hills.
Ground ball pass complete to AJ Tedesco, brought down out of bounds by Brendan Navarra. And Luca Grave.
Looks like Luca Grave's back into the game.
Big hit by Brendan Navarra there, but Tedesco does a great job of hanging on. 15-yard reception gives the 1st down for the Indians.
Luca Grave is back in the game, but he is Olympic. Doesn't look like he should be playing, but he's pulling through it to try to beat Valley.
I mean, you're down by 5. I mean, your safety, your last man, the last man you go to on a deep ball. I mean, do you really want somebody beating him deep because he's a little limp?
I would attack Luca right now if I'm Valley. Oh, there's a flag. That's going to be a face mask on Hills.
Flags are down.
It looks like it's going to be a face. No, it's a holding. My bad. The flag came out when Nickel was getting tackled, so I assumed face mask.
That's exactly what we talked about at the beginning of this game. You know, these penalties that the Indians keep committing, 10 yards, 15 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards. I mean, it hurts. Now we're at 1st and long for the Indians.
1st and very long. They need to get a big play right here. Keep the ball moving.
Indians will be at the 26, first down at about the 46.
Handoff to Greg Peloso. Greg Peloso gains like about 5 yards in the play. Now let's see. It's going to be second and about 15.
Gain of 6 to the 32-yard line. Second and 14.
Let's see, what do the Indians do here? Is Nick Gould's going back into the game? As let's see, the play clock's running for the Indians, and they get it off in time. Ball's out, but Nick Gould gets it. Nick Gould will gain 1 or none.
The Granbrello shovel pass complete to Nick Gould.
But
Man, Pluto's really having a rough time on these snaps. Not naturally a center. Naturally a defensive tackle for the Indians. Filling in
for Ben Belias, who got moved to guard. This is another huge third down for both teams. If Valley can get this, they'll have the ball with under 4:30 to go in the game. He's going to just take it wrong. Incomplete. Indians are going to have to punt the ball.
Granbrello pass. Jennifer Joe Scancarello incomplete. 4th and 12.
It's 4th and 12.
the coaches for the Indians got to be, a little worried right now. You're going to give the Patriots the ball with about 4 minutes and 30 seconds left with 3 timeouts.
2 timeouts.
With 2 timeouts and a 5-point game.
Let's see. Maybe the Indians are not going to punt it here. It's a fake. Too risk, too much. This is definitely not a fake situation, but you never know. It's going to be a punt. It's a high one. He's going to return it. Indians wanted a holding call, but they don't get it. With 4:28 to go in the game, the Patriots will have the ball, 2 timeouts on the 49-yard line.
Darren Haddock on the return now to the Wayne Valley 49-yard line. Patriots take over 1st and 10.
And this is a great game we have here today for you. It's going to be a handoff. Hunter Hayek was brought down by Elijah Beard. It's 2nd and 5. The clock continues to run here. Let's see. It's going to be a pass. Trinidad forcing pressure. And that's going to be really close to the first down if they don't get it.
I don't think they're going to give it to him. Went out about the 39, 40-yard line. Clock's still running.
He's very short from the first down. This is a huge defensive stop here for the Indians, but this is also 4th down territory. If Hills cannot get this, they're definitely going for it. This could decide the game if Hills gets this or not. Hills does not want to waste his time out here. It's going to be a handoff. They get the first down and more. First down, Hills. Hunter Hayek. Greg Fox on the tackle. Another sophomore.
It's a gain of 12 to the 28-yard line. First down, Patriots.
Let's see. It's going to be a handoff. Hayek escapes.
Hunter Hayek on the carry, brought down by Nick Gould.
Nick Gould on the stop.
gain of 2 to the 26, second and 8.
Second and 8. With under 2:30 to go in the game. This is huge. If Valley gets up here, that might clinch the game.
I think they're going to run one more play before this 2-minute warning.
There are no 2-minute warnings, high school football. Going for the touchdown. The ball is tipped and almost picked off.
And a great play by Elijah Beard.
Elijah Beard.
We've been saying he's been quiet all game. Might have come up with the biggest stop of this game.
Elijah Beard might have just saved Wayne Valley there. What a play by Elijah Beard. And we have a streaker. And he's a Hills person. That's Hills. That is Wayne Hills. Throw a flag.
And there are policemen at the end of this field that are going to catch him.
He's running away. Yeah, and the fans are cheering it. I don't know where he's going. Hills is that way. He ran the opposite way from Hills.
I think he was just looking for a way out.
It's going to be a pass. And that is caught. First down, Patriots. Evans to Jaku.
The 17-yard line, gain of 9, first and 10 Patriots.
It's first and 10 for the Patriots with 2 minutes left in the game. This is getting to crunch time here.
Touchdown here would make it 26-24 if they kick for one. If they go for two, it would be 27-24.
They would
Wayne
have
Valley would need a field goal to tie this game or win it.
under pressure. Caught. He will score. Touchdown Hills. Valley has a minute 52 and 3 timeouts to get down the field and score.
And a timeout taken by Wayne Hills here, trying to regroup a little bit with some confusion.
Wayne Hills, their second.
It's 24-25. Hills looks like they're going for 2. Because if Hills doesn't go for 2, Valley all they need is a field goal. But if Hills goes for 2, doesn't get it, all Valley needs is a field goal. It's up to Grant Ferrillo when we get back on offense to lead this team to a victory. Now Hills can't get too cocky here. Valley has moved down the field really quick so far in different times during this game.
Wayne Valley's going to have one drive to put this game away.
They will.
Delay of game. I mean, they still got a timeout going, but
see what's going on. The refs are talking to the Hills coaches.
they're just trying to get him out of this timeout. They're taking a while.
Valley should be ready right away. Let's see, this will be huge that they stop him here.
They are going for 2.
They don't get
It's
it.
no good.
No good.
No
All
good.
Valley needs
A
is a
1
field goal.
point lead for the Wayne Hills Patriots. Wayne Valley will need 1 point, a field goal. Will Jordan Montero be the hero?
Let's see. Wayne Valley needs a huge return here on special teams. If they get a huge return, set Grant up in great field position. They need to get past at least the 35 here. They cannot get pinned inside the 35. Let's see.
Hills should be kicking it deep this time.
Hills
they
should
shouldn't be trying anything fancy here. They got to play field position. They got to pin the Indians as far back as they possibly can.
They should. As Jose goes deep.
We got one man deep.
That was Cerny will kick off for the Patriots. Defense for the Indians is Joe Scancarella.
I will watch Hills kick it right away when they come out of this huddle.
You've been saying it all game. Not one kick return for a touchdown all season.
This
be
is
the
the time.
moment.
This is gonna be the time. I'm telling you right now. Nick Trotty. And they have the ball on the 40-yard line. Great field position with a minute 46 left. 3 timeouts left for Valley. Now all Valley has to do, drive down the field, take care of the football.
I'm going to say it once. The dynamic duo. They are going to come into. They are going to play
smart.
I'm going to say a huge role in these last 2 minutes of this game.
Watch a hand, big hand off to Nicky Gould right now. It's a pass. Screen to Nick Gould. One-handed catch. Not at about. Clock still runs.
Second down in about 9 or 8.
Look for a deep shot right here.
Gain of 1 to the 41, second and 9.
Minute 25 left.
Low snap. Doesn't matter. Greg gets it. Sacked.
Brother is sacked on the play.
Timeout, Wayne Valley.
Timeout, Wayne Valley there first.
They need to change it up at center. They need to change the center.
Also 6 on the play, back to the 35-yard line.
This is a huge play for the Indians.
Third and about 15.
Let's see. This is a huge third down for both teams. It looks like Hills might blitz. That snap's better this time. Grant. Take the chest. He got it. He caught it.
They ran a pass complete to AJ Tedesco. Down at the 49-yard line. Bring up 4th and 1.
There's 4th and 1. This
Huge play for the Indians. They make this, they're alive. They miss this.
Watch the hard count. They got the first down.
He'll get it.
He called on the carry, put down by Jason Modak.
And a timeout called.
Wayne Hills 48-yard line, first down Patriots.
Sorry, not a timeout call. Clock stops, first down.
Clock's still running. And Greg's going to spike it. Looks like someone stepped on Grant's foot. Oh my gosh, this is a great game.
33 seconds. 48 yards. Grant and Joe's first touchdown of their varsity careers was a 73-yard touchdown.
Against Lakeland. Can they get a game-winning touchdown against Wayne Hills? It's a pass. Hills falls down. And that's incomplete. Second down. Third and 10, my bad.
3rd and 10.
This is huge. Try to make it a manageable fourth down. To Jordan Montero. He gets out of bounds.
It'll be about a 4th and 4.
Jordan Montero out of bounds.
22 seconds, about 4th and 4.
They need to do a hard count.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line, gain of 4. 4th and 6.
4th and 6.
Fourth and
Sorry,
six.
gain of 4.
Still do a hard count here.
You got to try to draw them off sides. If you draw them off sides, you got the same 4th and 1 that you just converted.
Bad snap. Hills is going to win.
Ball is sacked on a play by Anthony Cuso. Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the Green Valley 44-yard line.
Hills is going to come away with the win.
And that's how this one comes to a close. A bad snap. The story of this game, really. Snap's not been that great.
As I've been Robert Amelo.
Takes a knee,
I've been Robert Amelo. That's Jake Plumsick.
Thank you guys for joining us.
And that is in the game final score. Wayne Hills 25, Wind Valley 24.